Just the answer. Our topic of the day was, can you talk about money without starting a family feud? I think the short answer is yes, if done appropriately and correctly. So Tim and I talked about some of the common ways that we've found success in helping others talk about money within a household, specifically when it comes to wealth transfer to the next generation. So one of the ways we talked about is how to start the conversation the right way, right? So it doesn't always have to be about numbers. It can be about shared values. What money means to you might mean something different to the next person, what money means for them. So making sure that everybody is in proper alignment with shared values can help to bridge some of those gaps and make it an easier conversation for everyone to have, and not have to bring numbers and quantities into the conversation, which oftentimes that's where emotions become strong, because one person might be receiving more or less or things like that. We also talked about, if emotions do run high, bring in a third party. Have somebody share their thoughts and opinions and help communicate between different members of a household. We do this often with clients when they want to bring in beneficiaries, or between spouses even. You can see this where money is a difficult conversation for those two to have. Bringing in somebody like a financial advisor, a trusted party that you have. These types of relationships can help in those conversations. We talked about what to share and what not to share. So transparency is key. It does build trust, but sometimes too much detail too soon can be overwhelming or can divide. And we also talked about focus on explaining intent. So talk about the why behind decisions, not just the what. Talked about tools that can help keep families united during these conversations. So Tim talked about a lot of brilliant ideas. One of them is like written letters of intent. Obviously, having your wishes and your intents written out on pen to paper is extremely helpful, so that way there's no ambiguity, there's no assumptions that have to be made. And also recorded video messages. I don't think about that one often, but recorded video messages of you can have your emotions and your tone come through on the hows and the whats and the whys. I think that's a great idea, Tim. So I'm happy that Tim brought that up during the podcast.
The long version of this has a lot of really good stuff in it. So I appreciate the summary that Tyler's sharing. And if you're just watching the Just the Answer, as always, I think you can get a lot more out of watching the long version of the show. When you pick the third party that's going to assist you in those conversations, whether it's between you and your spouse, or you and your beneficiaries, or you and your spouse and your beneficiaries, I think that EQ is really important. Think of that emotional quotient. How good are they at having conversations in a respectful way that's going to keep the balance in the room? Your accountant, your attorney, your financial advisor, your neighbor, your friend, your family member, each one of those individuals is going to have a different level of sensitivity and understanding and ability to communicate.
Money is a tool for unity, not division. A thoughtful plan includes both strategy and communication. With all that taken into account, that will help you preserve wealth and also preserve relationships, which I'm sure if you guys are anything like us, we want to make sure that our wealth goes to whom we want it to and how we want it to, but also that relationships continue to exist beyond our existence too.
That's good, man. Nice. I like that.